Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the nursery. This is Sharon with Serenade Nursery, and we have baby Michael here. This is Saturday morning, March 15th, or no, March 14th, I'm sorry about that. So Saturday morning, March 14th, and we're just going to record a bit of a changing and chat video. There's a couple of topics that I wanted to go ahead and cover. And I just kind of wanted to tell you what's going on here in the wake of the pandemic and how it's kind of affected things in my area here, in my life. But I just want to start out by just encouraging you guys to just, to keep healthy, exercise caution, if you have to go somewhere. My husband and I are just kind of taking on the attitude that if you don't have to go anywhere, don't. Like if there's something that's not pressing, and if you don't have to go anywhere, don't. Just stay home as much as possible. Now, we still have to work the polls, and we have another session of early voting that we have to do Monday, and then we have to work the polls on Tuesday, so there's no getting around that, because that does have to be done. But our choral concerts, I'm in a choral group, and last night the decision was made to cancel all of our concerts. So, and it was kind of funny because I had emailed our director a couple days ago, and I said, look, this is getting to be some serious business, and I think we should cancel rehearsal Monday night. And he didn't think it was such a big deal. He was like, oh, people are panicking, blah, 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 blah. But then we got an email last night saying that it's best to cancel all of the spring concerts. And I kind of wanted to say, well, I told you so. I mean, I had a feeling that was going to happen, and I kind of wanted to say, well, I told you so, but I was nice. I wrote back and I said, well, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. We're all disappointed because we work hard and we wanted to perform the concerts, but what can you do? The health of the singers, as well as the health of people that would come out to watch the concerts and stuff, that's the most important thing. And it's not worth getting sick to come out and enjoy. Well, yeah, it's great to come out and enjoy like an hour and a half worth of music, but it's not getting sick over. To remain healthy, it's just best to stay home as much as you can. Our Lions Club meetings have been canceled, and even our conventions may be affected, and so it's been crazy. Our fountain pen club that we were supposed to do tomorrow on Sunday has been canceled, and then we were supposed to go to a Lions Club meeting this past Thursday, but they still had the meeting, but my husband and I decided it's not worth it, so we decided to stay home. We canceled that morning and said we're just we don't feel it's worth it to come out, so we didn't go. So we're just trying to stay home as much as possible. We did have to go, my husband did have to go to the store a couple of times, but, and it was funny because, well, I mean, it wasn't funny, I guess, but, hand sanitizer, they can't keep that on the shelves. That's all gone. Toilet paper, can you guys believe it? Toilet paper is pretty much, almost non-existent. He went to the store yesterday, and, the store was, we just have a local grocery store, and it was crowded, and it's because people wanted to get toilet paper. And we got, oh gosh, what did we get from the store? We didn't have to get toilet paper because we got a bunch from Sam's Club a while back ago, so our butts are okay. I mean, we're good to go. We got napkins, we got paper towels, we got toilet paper, so we're good to go. But we had to get, oh gosh, yeah, we got some wine to drink last night, and then we had to get, he had to get regular milk and my almond milk that I use for my cappuccinos and stuff. And so when he got up to the checkout girl, because we'd heard on the news that toilet paper is just flying off the shelves. So she said, yeah, that's why people are there, is to get toilet paper, and they've been buying like 2 packages of toilet paper usually. And, the people have. And so my husband, he says, geez, you can wipe your ass only so many times. So he made the checkout girl laugh, by saying that. And then I was telling that to Auntie Jenna, to Jenna, and she's like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. But yeah, I mean, I had to, and when he came out in the car, because I sat in the car and waited for him. So when he came out to tell me that, I mean, I about died. I was laughing so hard. It's like, oh my gosh, right? So, and then there's a pizza joint that's kind of near us, and they're doing the thing, well, if you get a pizza, you get a free roll of toilet paper. So we thought that was pretty funny. So it seems like toilet paper is the thing to get nowadays. So yeah, if you guys are in need of toilet paper, you better go grab it now, because it's probably not going to be around for a while. Or if it is around, it's probably going to be like the cheap generic stuff that you know, that's going to fall apart at the slightest touch. So yeah, stock up on your toilet paper, because most everybody is, and if you need toilet paper, you better grab it, because it may not be around. But I mean, I'm kind of saying that lighthearted, but I mean, just, I don't think I recall an illness getting this much concern, or, you know, causing such an upheaval, I guess. But I mean, with good reason, because apparently it's very, very highly contagious. So I'm telling you guys, exercise caution, keep healthy, you know, really, really be careful. Don't go out unless you absolutely have to. And, you know, if you have the hand sanitizer, definitely use it. But I was on Amazon the other day, and they were wanting $35 for a bottle of rubbing alcohol, and who knows what it is now. So yeah, you know, just be careful, you guys. Keep healthy. Just, you know, use some common sense, I guess, and don't go out unless you absolutely have to, because it's just not worth getting sick. So yeah, that's my take on it. But yeah, everything's kind of ground to a screeching halt with the virus and stuff happening. So yeah, but anyway, we got baby Michael here. We're gonna go ahead and change him in to he's wearing this sleeper with it's got like little it's got like little bears on it, and it says dream come true. And this was a Carter's, I believe. But anyway, what we're going to put him into, and we got his little sockies that we're going to put on him. But we've got this little onesie, and it says Genius. This is from Carter's. And then we're going to pair this pants with it. So it's just a pair of drawstring pants, and they're also by Carter's. So I'm hoping that this fits him. So we'll see if this fits him. And we got our little Elmo brush to do his hair once we get him changed. But yeah, so just exercise that caution. I also wanted to tell you guys, I tried to film a video the other day, and I got those Tommy Tippy bottles, and I was going to seal them with some silicone sealant, and I was going to do that on camera with you guys, but it turned out to be a total disaster, and you're going to get a big laugh at my expense. But it turned out to be, well, maybe it wasn't funny, but it turned out to be a total disaster. I started it, and I don't think I trimmed. There's like a tip that you put on the tube to you know, to make it come out of this hole, I guess. And that way you can guide it a little bit more. But I don't think I trimmed it up enough, because I couldn't get it to come out. And then it decided to just squish out the back side of the tube. I mean, just right out the back side of the tube. And oh my gosh, what a mess. And stupid me, I should have worn gloves, but I didn't. So I mean, I had it on my fingers. It went on my table. Oh my gosh, it was an absolute mess. It got on the nipple in places I didn't want it to get on. So I don't know if I can take it off of there. I may have to ditch the nipple I was working with and get some extra Tommy Tippy nipples to go on the bottle, which I think you can get them. I think they do sell just the nipple parts, which I'm going to have to look into. But oh my gosh, what a mess. So I could not shoot that video. And I did go ahead and get, I ended up having to just throw that tube away, because I couldn't work with it coming just out the back side and just getting everywhere. I couldn't deal with it. And I think I paid like all of like $2 or $3 for that particular tube. And it was just a tube of clear silicone sealant. And so I did go ahead and buy another tube, but I got it from a different brand. It was still on Amazon, but I just got a different brand of it. So I'm hoping that I can get that to work a little bit better. I also got some nail glue, because I also saw somebody do an alternative to silicone and put a little bit of nail glue on the inside of it, just a drop of that, and that seemed to help too. So I'm going to experiment. We're going to just kind of see what happens, how we can do it. But because I wanted to go ahead and seal those up, That way we can make our little fake formula, because I actually did make, and this brings me to another bit of news that I wanted to share with you guys. I actually did make a Facebook page and a Instagram account for this channel, you know, for my babies, you know, to show my babies. So it is Serenade Nursery. I will link the Instagram account as well as my Facebook page in the description section of the video. So, and I mean, there's nothing on it yet. It's just, it's a brand new, they're brand new pages. It's a brand new page and it's a brand new Instagram account. But I did want to go ahead and do that, you know, that way we can have our little props to show with the babies, you know, so that way we can make some really cute pictures. But yeah, I had a little bit of a setback with that. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. I believe last time I checked, I am up to, let's go ahead and just take a look and see what I have here. Okay. So, because I want to give you guys, I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a proper count. Okay, whoops. Okay, so, we now have, I am up to 60 subscribers. So thank you to all my new subscribers for stopping by and subscribing to my channel. So I hope you guys enjoy the content here. And you guys are probably going to figure out that I ramble a lot. I do have the gift of gab. So yeah, that's just the way it kind of is. But anyway, I do have a chat topic for us to talk about while we change baby Michael. And Michael is the Blaze Sculpt by Donna Rubert, and he was reborn by Jenna's Words and Stuff. So when I talk about Auntie Jenna, that's who I am talking about, is Jenna's Words and Stuff, because, and for those of you that are new here, I'll kind of tell you the story of my first reborn. My first reborn is the Pumpkin Sculpt by Donna Rubert, and I purchased her off of eBay from Jenna. And I loved her so much. And so Jenna and I, we were talking, we were messaging back and forth on eBay. Well, then we were messaging so much that we decided to exchange info so that we could text back and forth, because we really got to liking each other. And she loved my box opening of my baby, who that is baby Stephanie, for those of you that are new. So I named her Stephanie. And so Jenna loved my box opening of her. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. But so then anyway, after baby Stephanie came, and I'd had my eye on this guy too, because she had him listed on eBay. But what we did was she actually took him off of eBay, because I told her that I wanted her, but I said, can you do payments on him? Because at the time, you know, I was a little bit strapped, and I couldn't come up with his full price at the time. So she agreed. So she took him off of eBay, and we kind of did it that way. And so over that, we really got to become friends and got close. And I mean, we text just about every day. And so yeah, and I've gotten 3 babies from her so far. And I say so far because there is going to be a little surprise, and I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but there is going to be a surprise coming up on this channel. And I will go into more about that in another video. But Auntie Jenna, she has really added a lot to my little nursery here, both in friendship and sisterhood and babies, you know, very cute babies. And so yeah, Auntie Jenna, yay! Say hi to Auntie Jenna. All right, so that is my story about how I got my first 2 babies, okay? And then if you want to see the collection of babies that I have so far, there is a video on my channel, and it's like a hour-long video. I think it's called Haul, My Collection, and Chat, or something like that. But you'll be able to find it easily on my channel if you just go and click on those videos and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so Auntie Jenna has really added a lot to my nursery in terms of babies and friendship and just good feelings and just, yep. So as you can see, she does an excellent job. I love all my babies. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started changing this little guy. So our chat topic today is going to be, are you a trend follower, or do you like to have sculpts that are different, that aren't seen very often, or do you like to have the popular ones, you know, the quote latest and greatest ones? Now, I will say that I don't have the popular sculpts. Like, I don't have a Levi, I don't have a Joseph, I don't have the Saskia, and I don't collect silicone, so I don't have any of those. But I like, for myself, I like to have different sculpts in my collection. I've always been, I've always been about having something different, that not everybody else has, and I like, I don't know, I kind of like finding obscure stuff. I'm that way with my fountain pens. I love finding obscure music. I get bored with just the same thing over and over and over again. So I like different things, I mean, if it's something that is popular and if I like it enough, yeah, I will get it. Because like with my coloring books, I have books from like the, some popular artists and stuff. But I enjoy finding just different things. And that's just how I roll. I like finding more obscure things and not going with the trend. I don't know. Call me a renegade in that way, but I'm not I've never been a trend follower. I'm not a celebrity chaser. I could care less what the celebrities are doing. I don't follow sports. I don't know. I guess I just kind of march to the beat of my own drum, so to speak. So yeah, that's how I roll. And for something, like, I'm not gonna get something just because it's popular. I have to like it before I do that. I'm going, oh, well, that's like the latest and greatest. And even my, even my iPhone, even my iPad, it's like, my phone is like a generation behind. My iPad is pretty old. My iPad is really old, actually. I think I have the Air 2 for my iPad, and so that, that's a pretty old one. And I don't have an iPad Pro. My computer is very old. I think the newest computer I have is my husband's kind of older, and I say kind of older, MacBook Pro. And it's old, but it's not as old as my iMac. My iMac was from like, oh gosh, I want to say 2011. My MacBook is from 2013, I think. And then I also have a very old Dell laptop that is pretty much very, very obsolete. And that really doesn't even work anymore. It is so slow that it is just, it's so slow that it does not, it's so slow that it just does not really function anymore. So, but a lot of what I have, I mean, I don't have the latest and greatest stuff. I don't have the newest. Even my Apple Watch, like I got the generation behind, like when I got, because I had the Series 2, I think it was, and when I got my newer watch, like it was the generation behind. I have the 4, not the 5, and I did that because, and I believe I did that like right after the 5 came out, because they knocked about $100 off, and so I got it for cheaper. And really, it doesn't have, I mean, there are differences between the 4 and 5, but not enough to really do the, to jump into the full upgrade. So, I'm very happy with what I have. And yeah, I don't always have to have the latest and greatest. And that holds true with the babies I get. I mean, I like different sculpts, and I like the ones that not everybody has. And I'm really glad. This is a little tight on him, just a little bit. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. I'm hoping that, oh, his cloth is going to show just a little bit on his arms. I'm going to try to pull it back down. All right. I'm really glad that I put this onesie, or that I kept the onesie on him, because it does kind of show. The onesie does kind of show, but we're gonna deal with it anyway. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like having the more popular sculpts, or do you like being different and being a free spirit? For me, For me, what's important is that I like the baby, you know, that I like the sculpt. And if it does happen to be a popular sculpt, then fine, but it doesn't have to be. And for me, it's all about bonding with that baby, and it's all about you know, whether or not you you don't want to get a baby just because it's a popular sculpt, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, if there's a sculpt that you like that isn't popular, then do it. You know, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't have to be the latest and greatest for me to fall in love with that baby. And in fact, I prefer to have a sculpt that everybody else doesn't have. It's just nice to have something different that you don't see. Okay, like the pumpkin sculpt. I think I might have seen her maybe 3 times. And the Blaze sculpt, I think I might have seen him twice. And of course the Danny sculpt, which was from Janny DeLang. This is a little snug on him. I'm going to pick him up and see if I can rework the pants just a little bit, but I think this is going to be a little snug on him because he's got a chubba wubba belly, and it's pretty snug on him, these pants. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just going to try to, and I'll put him back down in just a minute as soon as I get him pulled up on the back here. But he's kind of like, he's kind of melting into these. Like, I mean, these are kind of, this is a little bit snug on him, I think, but we're going to make it work for the day. We'll just try to bring him up just a little bit. I don't like stuff like really, really tight on the babies. I kind of like it to be not necessarily baggy, but just enough where it's going to, you know, where it doesn't look like they've been poured into it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? And this guy, I think this is a little bit snug on him. But we're going to make it work for the day. I mean, he does look very cute in it. You know, it is a cute, you know, here's what he looks like. Whoops. There we go. Here's what he looks like in his new little outfit. And yeah, so, but yeah, tell me if you guys prefer the more popular sculpts, or tell me if you like something a little different, or maybe even a little bit of both. You may like a real popular sculpt because you fell in love with, you know, with that sculpt or with that baby that, you know, that an artist has done. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, and everybody's tastes are different. Not everybody is going to like the same things. But for me, it does not have to be the most popular sculpt, and it doesn't have to be the latest and greatest for me to fall in love with a baby. So yeah, but yeah, what I was going to say about the Danny sculpt by Janny DeLang, I don't think he's very popular either. I think the only time I've ever seen him actually is on Born Again Reborn's channel, Sharon, or Butterfly Baby Kisses, and that is the artist who did the baby that I have, Baby Nicholas. And actually, if you were to purchase that sculpt to reborn that kit, you know, if you were to purchase that kit, the limbs are different. Like the original limbs that I have, that Baby Nicholas has, I don't think you can get that anymore. I think they redid the limbs, and I think the limbs are done by a different artist, and you can't get the original anymore. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing. So I feel very, very lucky that that I have the particular baby that I have. So I feel very blessed that I have Baby Nicholas, because the limbs that he came with, you can't get those anymore. So yeah, if you're going to purchase the Danny kit to Reborn or whatever, you're going to find that it's going to have different limbs than what you're going to see on my channel. Alright guys, that is my video for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, so here is Baby Michael, or yeah, Baby Michael. I had to think for a minute. I was going to say Baby Nicholas, but this is Baby Michael. And the onesie here, it says Genius, if you haven't seen that already, but it says Genius. And yeah, so it's a little snug on him, but we made it work. We made it work because you got a chubba belly. You got a little pot belly there. Yeah, little guy, you got a little pot belly. But baby Michael here is he's almost 6 pounds, so he's a pretty big baby. He's weighted a little bit heavier than my girls. Okay, so he's a rather chunky. He's a chunky monk. He's a chunk-a-monk. And I'm gonna brush his hair again with our little Elmo brush because it was sticking up. And I didn't bring out that satin pillowcase again. I always forget that. And it's in my little accessory box, and I just saw it before I started making this video. So I need to remember to bring that out for my rooted hair babies, because yeah. So, but before I go, I did want to tell you guys that the nursery is going to grow, and I did make this announcement in my last video, but Born Again Reborns, I am getting her Lucy, because she has sold her Lucy to me. And if you haven't watched that video, her name reveal is Melissa Lucille. That way a form of Lucy can be in her name. So I'm going to be getting her Lucy with a huge wardrobe for her. So as soon as I finish paying her off, which should actually be in just a few days, but when I do, she's going to send her right out to me. And so we're going to be seeing her on my channel. Yeah, and then like I said, I will have a surprise that I'll go into with another video in regard to Auntie Jenna. And yeah, so you're going to be seeing that the nursery is going to be growing. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what you think. Hit that subscribe button, of course, and the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos are uploaded. Hit that like button. I think I might have said that. I'm sorry if I repeated. Hit the like button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Have a happy weekend. Everybody stay healthy and keep safe. Give all your babies a big hug from all of us at Serenade Nursery, and we'll talk to you in the next video. All right, bye everybody. Bye everybody. Bye.